All right, our last game of the week, it was San Francisco versus Old Man Rogers. We're here, and like I said before, Vito is on the Bluetooth speaker. He's in the background, but don't worry, we're still both sitting on our couches, so it counts. So, Vito, I want to know, what do you thought about the game, number one? And number two, it's a double section. Who's hot and who's not? So who impressed you? And who are you disappointed in last night's game, San Francisco versus the Jets?
All right, so yeah, I'll definitely say no surprise here. San Francisco is expected to win the game, and they just dominated the game. Jets came out with a nice first drive, setting the tone, scoring a touchdown, but it was pretty much dead from there. San Francisco's defense is too much. San Francisco offense is too much. 4 straight scoring drives for the offense. Again, they're going to be Super Bowl contenders this year. We know that. They're going to be in the NFC Championship game for sure. So who surprised me, I would say on a positive note, I think surprised everybody. Jordan Mason, hell of a game, 147 yards, a touchdown. Really the player of the game for the 49ers, considering that McCaffrey was out, but they didn't skip a beat. Jordan Mason was unbelievable. And I would say the person that disappointed me the most, probably on San Francisco again, would be Brandon Ayuk after signing a new contract. 2 receptions, 28 yards, a couple of drop passes. Didn't really look good. One in the end zone, one on the sideline. So I would say those are my 2 players of the weekend.
It's sad, huh? He got paid and didn't go nowhere. Didn't do nothing.
Very disappointing for him.
Very disappointing. Let me ask you. Obviously, we didn't really touch on the topic very much, but I want to know. Obviously, big comeback. 2 years, hasn't touched the ball. Like Aaron Rodgers. Like I get that he won 2 MVPs in the last 2 years. Everyone thinks the Jets still have a possible Super Bowl run. Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson are being taken first round overall in every fantasy draft known to man. I wasn't impressed. I don't know about you, but I wasn't impressed. I don't think this team has I'm gonna say the intensity to even keep up with for example, the Chiefs, the San Francisco, the Ravens. I don't think they have it. I just don't think they have it. I don't know. What do you think about the Jets, the overall I guess the play from all those 3 big guys that are supposed to bring you W's? And I don't know. I know San Francisco's out of this world, but I don't know. Rodgers, I don't even think threw for 150 yards, and he threw a pick. I know it wasn't his fault. It was a tip drill, but they didn't look impressive at all.
So let's keep in mind they're playing this 49ers defense, right? They're not playing, some scrap defense that, they're playing number 1 or top 5 defense, arguably. And Breece Hall did finish with, decent, 50 yards, a touchdown, 5 receptions, 39 yards. So his fantasy points were not bad. Garrett Wilson, 6 receptions, 60 yards. But the more important thing is he actually had 11 targets. He only caught 6 of them, but you can see who his favorite target is, which it's Garrett Wilson. So fantasy-wise, I think they'll be okay. I'm not sure if you want to compare them to the 49ers defense, because anybody who plays the 49ers defense isn't going to have great fantasy weeks. But I think we have to give him a couple more weeks. It's his first game in 2 years, so let's give him a couple more weeks to mesh with the team, and then we can probably give him a better judgment from there.
All right, so that means next week, whoever they're playing, we're going to revisit. I'm going to ask you the same question. We're going to see how Aaron Rodgers did. So that's keep it in mind. I'm going to re-ask you the same question next week.
They're playing the Titans, so let's see how it goes.
It might be giving us an easier time answering. If he doesn't play well against the Titans, then you really know where the season's going then.
Agreed.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for being part of the Couch Commentators Week number 1 Roundup. This is it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Reactions on all games like we just did. Thank you very much. From my boy Vito back in the background. Like I said, he's still on his couch. Still counts. Myself, JR. I'll see you next week.